PlayStation Nation. You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it live in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? J, Bari, and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential, gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introductions. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their bag like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation?
Oh my god, my soundboard don't. There it goes. Oh, it don't want to work. There we go. Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona, gaming with Persona, and one half of the What's Up PlayStation podcast crew. And yo, man, listen, welcome to episode 119 of What's Up PlayStation podcast. Membership appreciation post, membership appreciation show, membership appreciation day. Because we here at What's Up PlayStation, the WUPS boys, me and Bari, you know, the guy that's down there, we appreciate you, and we always want to show our appreciation to the members. And don't worry, subscribers and those that aren't members, we got a little something for y'all as well. But I am your host for this week, guys, and it's going to be a great show like it always is. You know, it's crazy because it's like when it's never like too much crazy news, it still ends up being a long show, and it ends up being a very a very like entertaining show, because me and Bari, we love to entertain, you feel me? But before we get into anything, I do need to introduce the second half of What's Up, or the other half of What's Up PlayStation podcast. My boy Bari in the building, the king of the Bronx, the king of COD, Mr. Light Skin himself, Mr. Jergens. Where the Jergens at, brother? What's you show? Sponsored by Jergens? Yo, man. Yo, shout out to you, Bari. What's good, bro?
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of What's Up, PlayStation Podcast, episode 119 to be exact, Persona. Hey, yo, Persona, we got to create like a Brady Bunch, short one time. You know what I mean? I'm looking up, you looking down. You know.
Yo, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. We definitely got to do that.
It's the story. Oh, podcast. Oh,
what's up, PlayStation? We started in August 2020. I'm looking down.
You know what I mean?
Yo, that'd be dope,
man. We see the beautiful people in the chat. What's
yes,
good,
sir.
PlayStation Nation?
Yes,
WUPS Nation, what's good, man? We appreciate you guys coming through. It's going to be a fun episode today, man. We got a lot of things planned for you guys. And we got some interesting topics as well, man, to end the show out. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Hit the like button, share the stream out, get the PlayStation Nation in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
But yo, before we do anything, guys, a couple of little housekeeping before we get into the rigmarole of how we do things. So a couple of announcements. One, I think you guys noticed if you look at the bottom of your screen, you might see something scrolling past. What is that? What is that scrolling, walking on past? What's those names? We finally got the ticker, guys. So no more listing out every member on the list. We finally got a ticker, guys, that shows all our members on the channel. So we appreciate our members on the channel, guys. We really do appreciate you guys that support us, support me and Bari, believe in our vision, want to take this journey with us, this, including our subscribers as well. But for the members, man, we really appreciate y'all. And shout out to the members, man. Shout out to the WUPS Nation. Y'all know we appreciate y'all. Second thing is I do want to announce real quick. So shout out to Plus on Block podcast, hosted by Dreology and Upchuck Gaming. They do their podcast every Friday, 8:30 Eastern. But there's a special event happening today, man, where Chuck and Stone, if you guys don't know Stone in the community, man, real dope gamer. And, they're hosting a charity game night or charity fight night this afternoon, right after this podcast at 2:00 Eastern time. So make sure you guys go and check them out, man. Plus on Block podcast. This is their YouTube channel. We really want to see them grow, man. We want to see a lot of people in the chat there. It's going to be a great time, man. You're going to see some Mortal Kombat 11. You're going to see some DNF Duel. You're going to see some Street Fighter 5. And you're going to see Tekken 7. And it's going to be some really cool matches happening. And Bari's even participating as well. So, you'll get to hear. And I'll be guest commentating for some of the matches for a little bit as well. So, I'm definitely going to be cracking jokes on Bari whenever he loses.
As you should. I definitely do some commentating as well, man. The vibes, how we get down, man.
Yes, sir.
And it's gonna be a fun event. So shout out to Stone, shout out to Chuck for hosting the event. And it's been a long time coming. And hopefully you guys come on through and enjoy the event. They're gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fighting, guys. So there's 4 games that they're doing, which is gonna be Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, Tekken 7, and DNF Duel. And it's going to be a fun event. So right after this, come on through. Roll on through and get up in there, man.
Yeah, and big shout out to Stone and Chuck, man. They were able to raise over $2,000 for their charity. What's the name of the charity again, Barry?
Oh, Child Mind Institution.
Child Mind Institution, man. They've raised over $2,000 from the community that donated. And so, that's going to go to that charity, which I think is great. So, definitely check them out and support the stream, guys. It's for a good cause. It's dope things happening in the community like this, man. This is the stuff we want to support and get behind. So definitely, if you guys can, man, stop over there. Make sure you subscribe to Plus on Block and tune in to the fight night at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. And man, we appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. And then last bit of news, man, last bit of housekeeping, Bar, before we get into the rigmarole is, I got on our old school. Well, it's not old school. This is fairly new. Shout out to Oblivious, man. He does a lot of our artwork here on the channel, and he created this Bari versus Persona artwork for us, man, which I know a lot of you love. But then shout out to Oblivious as well, because Bari, he created a brand new logo for us, right? Let me see if y'all can see that. You see? Oh shit. There we go. What's up, PlayStation, with our faces, man. So shout out to Oblivious, man. Listen, guys, if you want to get your own Bari versus Persona, if you want to get What's Up PlayStation official merch, definitely head over to wupsmerch.com and make sure you guys grab yourselves, and I put it in the chat as well, wupsmerch.com, and make sure you guys grab yourselves some merch if you want. Only if you want to. You know, we appreciate it, right? And yeah, man, with that being said, Bari, how you feeling this week, man? How's everything?
Good, man. Drinking my water.
As you should.
You know what I mean?
Very
cool week. You know what I mean? Got to see the best action movie ever yesterday. You know what I mean? On my best friend, his birthday was yesterday. Shout out to my man Marvin, RIP.
It was Marvin's birthday yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
March 24th.
Oh, man. Happy birthday to him.
John Wick came out. Got my John Wick, you know what I mean? And we got some medals out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Okay.
But yo, listen when I tell you this, guys, man. Best action movie ever to be created, yo. There's some scenes in this movie that is just like, yo, what? How could they up the last movie? You know what I mean? This is the fourth movie in the series, and they pretty much surpassed all the prior three in the series. There's a scene in here that I reference it. I think it's like an Easter egg towards like Hotline Miami. And yo, anybody that has played Hotline Miami and you see that scene in John Wick 4, you're gonna be like, oh, that is crazy dope. And yo, John Wick 4, yo, is a must see. Go and see it. So I had a great time, watching that yesterday. Very, very busy week in gaming. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that's coming out. Persona, man. We got open betas. We got new games with Resident Evil 4 remake. Octopath still playing through that. DNF Duel to prepare for this fight night. Chia. Oh man, I think the spotlight games of the week gonna be another rule breaker for the records.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of great games coming out here, especially during this weekend. You know, this month and next month.
Yep.
But yeah, my week pretty good, man. You know what I mean? Can't complain. You know what I mean? How about you? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Yo, everything is good with me, man. Work wise, everything is great. And then, when it comes to gaming, listen, I've been gaming pretty hardcore as well. Putting a lot of time into Octopath Traveler 2. And I gotta give ladies and gentlemen, I gotta give my flowers to my brother, to my bro Bari, man. Yeah, I gotta give it to the guy down there. You feel me? Because listen, I had played Octopath Traveler 2, and then I kind of, I was kind of got pulled to Destiny and some other stuff. So I was coming back, and I was trying to figure out how I can level up. And leveling in the game is it's not weird. It's just you got to kind of wrap your mind around it. It's a process, right? And so I was kind of stumbling when it came to that process, and trying to get the Kates and getting this light revenant and all this other stuff, right? So shout out to my bro Bari. I hit him. I was like, yo, Bari, man, how you level up in this game, man? What you do? And I was like, yo, pull up to the chat. Let's go through it. He was like, yeah. And man, first off, shout out to PlayStation for the innovative technologies that they've placed into their console. PS5 truly is a next gen console, because Bari was like, yo, share your screen. Boom. I share my screen, and he sees my gameplay on his TV all the way in where he's at. And it's seamless. It's simple. It's simplistic. And he's doing picture in picture. So he's watching my gameplay while he's playing his game. And he was walking me through the process. And it's just the whole time we was because we was talking about different theories and different things when it came to the game. And it just brought me back to middle school days with playing different RPGs and talking with my friends about, what they did versus what I'm doing, or how they do this or how you do that and all this other stuff. And it was just very reminiscent of that, especially playing a game like Octopath that's got that kind of old school look and whatnot. And so I gotta give Bari his flowers, man, because he definitely helped your boy out and got your boy on the path to success. You feel me when it comes to Octopath Traveler 2.
But the level up.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I mean,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, once he got it too, he was cooking. I was
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I can leave that.
Yo, all I needed was him to guide me to like, all right, this is how it is. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm good from there. I'll figure everything else out. I just need to figure out the leveling, because like Bari was like, oh, level up in the Highlands, and I'm leveling. I'm like, yo, it's not fast enough. It's not effective enough. Like, I'm missing something.
Person was Russian. He was Russian, not the country.
So shout out to my bro Bari, man. Helping your boy out, man. Got to give him his flowers, man. Bari is a gamer. You feel me? With a capital G. But yeah, man. With that being said, man, let's get into how we do things, man. With the rigmarole, Bari. Let's start it off with the games released for the week. Let's start it off, man. You feel me?
Absolutely. All these make games that came out this week. That nobody got all these excuses not to buy. Let's get it.
I know, yeah, Bari.
I'm still on that time.
Bari on that time, man. It's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a fun show. All right, so April
3rd.
Let's look at the mid games that released this week. Shout out to Bari. So we got Ape Academy 2 for the PS4, PS5. We got Deceive Inc. for the PlayStation 5. We got Postal 4, No Regrets for the PS5. Ridge Racer Type 4 for the PS4, PS5.
Racer, the classic games. Ape Academy as well. Ridge Racer.
Yep. Siphon Filter, Dark Mirror, PS4, PS5. These are the classic games that you can either buy or play through the PlayStation Plus premium service. Chia, which just released this week as well for the PS4, for the PS4, PS5, and this is a game that you can either buy or you can play through the PlayStation Plus extra. If you have the extra tier, you can play this game.
It's a game that we spotlighted here before we even knew it came to PlayStation Plus.
That is true. Our excitement is it because it's in the service. And The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Tourist Edition for PSVR 2 and The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution for PSVR 2. Whoa, Bari, I was told that they wouldn't be supporting PSVR 2 when it comes to games. I see games here.
Yeah, I also heard that this is like one of the better best experiences in VR. So definitely going to be tuning into this one right here for sure.
Yes, sir. And then we got Last Labyrinth for the PS5, PS4. We got Sister for the PS4. I love that show too. Sister. I love the hell out of that show. Super Kids Racing Jungle Edition for the PS4. Wobbly Life for the PlayStation 4. Omen of Sorrow for the PS5.
Yo, Omen of Sorrow came out of PS5.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, where Chuck and Dre at, man? We got to play some Omen of Sorrow, yo. That's rollback right there.
Yes, sir. And then we got Alpha Warrior for the PS4.
Yo, it's funny because they were doing like little jokes here and there about Omen of Sorrow, and now that it's on PS5, you see, it's a small world, man. People do listen. People do listen with the things that we say, man.
Yes, sir. Alpha Warrior for the PS4. We got, Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and Secret Key for the PS5, PS4.
That's a cop.
Extreme. Seriously? You buying that?
I bought it. Yeah, I already have it downloaded.
Oh no, I can never get into the Atelier series. Like I don't know.
I always heard great things about it. This is my first time going to get into it with part 3. And like I said, the combat always was intriguing to me, but I just never got into it because so much other games here. But I'm definitely gonna be playing this one for sure.
I played Atelier Sophia, and I could just never get into the whole alchemist portion of the game. And it just never. I don't know. Like the Atelier series just isn't. That ain't my forte. Then we got Extreme Formula Championship for the PS4. First Time in Rome for the PS4. Lila's Tale and the Hidden Forest for PS4. Living with Horses, My Horse Farm for the PS5. Overloop for the PS5, PS4. Resident Evil 4 Remake for the PS5, PS4. Royal Roads 2, The Magic Box for the PS4. Steel Fire for the PS5, PS4, and last but not least, The Crown of Wu for the PS5, PS4. Bari.
Sir, yes, sir.
We are now in the spotlight portion of the show, sir. And for those who don't know, or for those who are new here, the spotlight is where me and Bari give you a game or games if we decide to break the rules that we think y'all should check out, right? So it could be brand new games, it could be old games, it could be games from your childhood, it could be games that haven't even released yet. The purpose of the spotlight is for me and Bari to spotlight games that we think you, the community, should check out. So Bari, starting with you, bro. What is your spotlight game of the week? And are you gonna break the rules?
Definitely gonna break the rules because I am a rule breaker. I am a rebel. Okay. And the first game that I'm gonna be highlighting here is Chia. I've been playing Chia for like a good hour, and I'm really enjoying the game. I like the vibe of the game. I like the flow of the game. It's very reminiscent when it comes to like the exploration, the traversal of like a Breath of the Wild. So I feel like if you like a game like Breath of the Wild and the exploration aspects of it, you're definitely gonna like Chia. You know what I mean? You have your gauge as far as like stamina and, you know, like how long you can swim in the water, how long you can climb for, and you build those things up, you know, as you progress throughout the game. But the exploration, the beauty of this game is the art style is amazing. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just taking imagine like a Breath of the Wild or any type of game in that style, but on PlayStation 5. It's like enhanced, the art style is enhanced much greater, like 10% or even 100% greater than you can achieve on the Switch. So yeah, the game looks beautiful. They have like a lot of cool gameplay mechanics in there. It's something called like Soul Jump, where she uses her like her eyes, like one of her eye. If you know Lelouch is different. Lelouch, you know, he can control people, but one of the eyes for Chia, she can like teleport herself or transfer herself into like other beings or other objects and things like that. And you use that to like puzzle solve and, you know, traverse and things like that, which is pretty cool. The mini games I like a lot, man. This game is taking place in New Caledonia. Yeah, New Caledonia. Beautiful area. A lot of his culture is in that game. You know, playing the ukulele, that little mini game was really fun. It's like a lot of fun stuff. It's not like a heavy action based game. There's action in there, obviously, but it's a very cool paced exploratory game. So yeah, I'm loving it a lot, man. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of games that's out right now where it's kind of taking me away from it, especially like when you have like, you know, events like the Fight Night and all that stuff. But I do feel like when people get their hands on it, they're gonna really like it. Other game I'm gonna highlight, obviously you already know the vibe, Octopath Traveler 2, man. I love this game to death, man. Like really and truly, I can't stop playing this game. You know what I mean? I'm just out here grinding so I can get this Galdera boss done. I have my strategy written down. I show Persona. You know what I mean? Like when I tell you guys, I don't play around, bro. I don't play around. I have a whole strategy that I email myself this right now. Like, here's what I got to do here. Step 1, step 2, equipment here, accessory. You know what I mean? But I feel like the strategy that I have right now, it's really good because I can get to phase 2 consistently, but I just need a little bit more power. So right now I'm just going to be leveling everybody up. You know, just hopefully get everybody to like 95 or like 99, depends on who it is, just to get that more oomph. And I think I can definitely beat this ultimate boss in there. But yeah, I've been loving the hell out of the game. I got like 140 something hours in that game. The music, everything, man. I just love every single aspect of it. There's a few flaws, few little dislikes here and there, but overall, I think, you know, anybody that loves these type of games, you're going to enjoy your experience here with Octopath Traveler. The third game, yo, you already know the vibes. Like I said, when it comes to these remakes, I was never the biggest Resident Evil fan, but I've been loving the hell out of these remakes. And Resident Evil 4 remake, Persona, bro. You know how I get down when I talk about that RE engine, bro.
Yeah,
it's one of the best out there, and yo, this game is showcasing that again. Once again, Capcom is hitting it the nail in the coffin when it comes to the remakes. Resident Evil 4 remake is amazing. The dialogue is horrible. Nobody gonna bring that up though. Yeah, but nah, I'm not one of those, man. I ain't gonna go take for tat. But you know how this gaming community can be. But yo, great game. I'm loving it so far. I haven't completed Resident Evil 4, the original. The only Resident Evil game I completed back in the day was 5. 5 was the first Resident Evil I completed from start to beginning. Maybe it was 3. But the one I can just remember off the rip, I'm old, is 5. You know what I mean? I love the hell out of 5. But yo, Resident Evil 4, I didn't complete that, but I've been completing all the remakes, you know, when they came out. But yeah, man, those are the 3 games that I'm highlighting here. Oh, matter of fact, one more. I gotta say this because Persona, you ever look in the PlayStation Store? There's a game that you're interested in, and you hover around that game, and you're reading the description, you're looking at the trailer, you're looking at the screenshots, and you just be like, you're waiting to see, like, should I pre-order this now, or should I wait? Should I pre-order this now? I had that with Atlas Fallen, bro.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I haven't pre-ordered it yet either. I watched the gameplay. The trailer obviously that they put out, but Skill Up actually had like a lot more like actual gameplay, so I watched that all the way through, and I was liking what I was seeing for sure. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet because I don't know. It's coming around. It's coming out around a funny time. I'm gonna see. Let me guess. You pre-ordered it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yo, the game is drawn to me, man. Yeah. It's everything that I like about these action games. The movement, the traversal. There's no way I'm not getting that, bro. I was like, yo, and it's only $60.
Yeah,
it's only $60.
And it looks like, beautiful too. It looks like a beautiful looking game. Okay.
Yeah, man. I definitely going. I copped it. Definitely gonna be playing it. I don't care what coming around there. I mean, obviously we know there's gonna be a lot of games coming around, but I got to get my hands on that to see how that combat and that movement is in the game. Yeah. But yeah, those are the my spotlight games for this week. Hopefully you guys gather some interest towards them, and let me know in the comments, man. What about you, Persona? Are you going to break the rules?
Absolutely, I'm gonna break the rules, man. Just to kind of reiterate what you were saying, man. So I've been playing Octopath Traveler 2 as well, and I'm loving this game. Like I'm pretty much at the end of Orchet's story because I got all 3 of the legendary monsters or beasts or whatever. So now I'm heading back to the town to stop the calamity and whatnot. So I'm digging her story. I think her story is cool, and I like Orchet as a character. She's very carefree. Very, very carefree and very not oblivious, but she doesn't really understand certain customs. And like when she kind of breaks down what other people are doing, she's like, just eat some jerky. That'll make me feel, so I like her character, man. So Orchet, and I'm on Orchet main, man. That was my main protagonist. So
Susie Q is the voice of Orchet. She's the same person that did Yuffie in Remake.
Really?
Yeah, that's the voice actor. Yo.
What? Oh, shit.
Orchet got the best victory comment to the ow.
Ow, yeah. Yo, facts. Listen, I love Octopath Traveler 2. This game is so fun. It's addictive. It's just dope, man. I'm loving this game so much, man. I hope more people support it, really and truly, because I do think it's a game that deserves worldwide praise and support. You feel me? The second game I'm gonna spotlight is not a full game, Bari. It's a beta. Yes, sir. I'm talking about that Diablo 4. Yes, sir. So I played it last night, man, and it was.
You have to queue up?
Nah. It's fixed. It's no queue. I went straight in. So I created my druid, and I've only got to like level 5 with the druid. But I'm digging that druid class a lot, man. That druid class is fire. I am digging that druid class. I am going to stream some.
I created my sorcerer this morning, and already I'm in love.
Yeah. This druid. It's gonna be tough when I decide who I'm gonna truly main once the full game come out. But I'm gonna get the druid to like 25, 30 just to see what a little bit higher level. Because the max level for this beta is 50. So if you played in the early beta last week on your character, you can get back on your character this week, and it'll be level 25, and you can get to 50. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of play between both of them. So I'm gonna play the hell out of druid today, get that level to like level 30 to see what high level druid gameplay is looking like. But so far, druid is fire. It's fire, man. It's so fire. So yeah, it's open, and like I said, guys, it's an open beta. So if you do want to try out Diablo 4 because you're not sure if it's something that you will like or don't like or whatever, it's open beta. It's a free open beta this weekend. You can get on there and play for yourself and try it out and see what you think.
What does the druid what's the capabilities? What's the abilities?
It's a shapeshifter, so they can turn into animals. And they're pretty.
Like the classic, like Dungeon and Dragon. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
They can turn into animals, and it's pretty tanky as well, from what I'm looking at with the stats and stuff like that. It's also got some real tankiness to it. So it's more, it's a bit of like a mystic tank type of class from what I'm getting with it, which I'm really feeling. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling this druid, and wait till y'all see my druid, man. She fire, man. She fire. So I'm gonna stream some Diablo 4 probably later on this evening, after the fight night stuff and whatnot. And then my final spotlight, guys, is going to be Wulong. I forgot the name for a second. I played Wulong for about 2 hours this week, and I finally started it. I kind of wanted to see what's up and how I'm feeling with the game. And I'm digging this Wulong, man. This Wulong is really cool. It's really dope. I got to the first boss. He washed me up a couple times, man. That second phase pattern is, I got to really like sit down and really hone in on that. But from what I've played with the game so far, I'm definitely digging the game. I could definitely see the hype around it and why people are liking the game quite a bit. So shout out to Wulong, man. Definitely go and check that out as well. And you know what? I'm breaking the rules again. Shout out to Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, sir. Horizon Forbidden West, man. This is one of the most beautiful games to ever release. You understand? It's a great game, a great story, and the DLC comes out soon, which we're gonna talk about in the news. And man, it's a great game. It's a great game. So definitely check out Horizon Forbidden West as well. Play that game, man. And I think now it's in the PlayStation Plus service, right, Bari?
Yeah, it's in extra and premium.
There's no excuses. You feel me? Like there's no excuse at this point. All right. But yeah, those are the spotlights. Those are the spotlights for this week, man. So let us know. Let us know in the comment section. What is y'all spotlights? What games would y'all suggest for the community? And you never know. Someone might actually go and play it and be like, "Hey, that guy told me about it." So definitely let us know your spotlight.
PlayStation podcast told me to play a game.
The spotlight. The spotlights in the chat. Spotlight y'all games in the chat and in the comments, man. But look, man, let's get these messages real quick. Shout out to the Rec, man. 10 months as a member of WUPS Nation. We appreciate you so much, bro. He says, "Yo, what's up, WUPS? What's good?" The Rec, man. We appreciate you, bro. And shout out to Uppercase J, becoming a member of WUPS Nation. Yo, we appreciate you, Uppercase J. Shout out to Jamil, man. That's a longtime friend, man. Good dude, man. Shout out to Jamil. And then we got Julian Johnson, 7 months as a member on the channel. Sir. Oh, he says, a friend of mine was running his mouth like he good at Mortal Kombat 11. Now he in this tournament. Any last minute pointers? Practice. That's all I got for you, brother.
You should be in the lab right now.
Yo, facts.
Or doing trial combos or a trial combo. Have like a specific combo that you can get into when you get a hit or whatnot.
Practice understand them bread and butters as well, man.
Yeah, and make sure you play Liu Kang. So when you knock down, make sure you're just 3-4. 3 or it's like 3-3-4. You know the Liu Kang shit. When you knock that person down, that's where you're gonna be. That's gonna be your Oki. That's gonna be your pressure when they wake up. You know what I mean? You go from there.
Yo, shout out to Julian, man. He participated in the fight night charity event tonight, or this afternoon. So make sure you guys go give him some support. And then shout out to Good Lord Hungry Diablo Cannabis Guardians. For becoming a member on the channel, man. We appreciate you, man. Because we got y'all as members now, we're gonna add y'all to the list. We gotta add y'all to the list, man. Right? So big shout out to y'all in this community, man, that rock with us and support us and whatnot, man. Y'all know it is absolutely appreciated. So we got him. Is I thought Uppercase J was already on this list, but I don't think he is.
Well, put him on there now.
Yeah, I'm about to put him on there right this second. Okay.
What's good, guys? See you guys in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody coming through.
Yes, sir.
And rocking with us.
Yes, sir. All right, so this is what we're going
to... This dude settled Kai and say, oh, Bari, anyone ever told you look like Ice-T?
Oh, shit.
Yo, y'all crazy,
Yo,
man.
Funny as hell.
I am looking a little extra pale today, man. I gotta get some sun.
Yo, facts. Listen, hold up, brother. You definitely need some sun. But all right, guys, listen, this is how we're going to do things, right? Because we got a lot of giveaways happening today. So we're giving away two $75 PSN cards, 4 $50 PSN cards, 1 $25 PSN card, and 2 $10 PSN cards. So the 2 10s and the 25, that's gonna be for the subscribers. So, you know, Bari's gonna set that up and have one going in a moment. And then what we're gonna do with the members, man, before we get into any of the news, anything like that, man, we are gonna do our first giveaway. Yes, we got the wheel of names. I've got every member's name here, and this is going to be for the first $75 PSN card. Listen, guys, we appreciate all of you. You know, me and Bari are happy to give back to the community and give back to, you know, show appreciation to our members and whatnot, man. And
you want me to start it now?
Yeah, start it. Yeah, you can start the $10 now. So, you know, we appreciate y'all so much. We appreciate y'all for rocking out with us all the time. And you know, me and Bari, we really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, man. So we're happy to do this stuff, right? So, all right, let's spin the wheel, guys. Let's see who is going to win the first $75 PSN gift card. And listen, guys, if you do win, message me or Bari, or you could message the official WUPS channel as well on Twitter, and you know, we'll get it to you. But here we go. It's spinning. Spin, spin, spin. And who's it gonna stop on? It's slowing down. It's gonna be. Is it gonna be up, Chuck? Yo, I think Chuck gonna get it. Chuck gonna get it. Ah! Oh shit! A game in 50. A game in 50, bruh. Hey, yo, shout out to A game in 50, man. Yo, it was like right there.
Right in the middle.
Was right there. Yo.
They do not like Chuck.
Yo, they did my boy Chuck dirty. They did my boy Chuck dirty, man. All right, so
look at that joint, yo. Like,
yo, that is
in that middle line.
That is, yo, Chuck punching the air right now, like Cuba Gooding Jr. or Boys in the. Hey, yo. I can't take this. I don't win nothing. Yo, big shout out to A Game and 50, man, winning the first $75 PSN card, man. Hit me up on Twitter, A Game, and I know we both follow each other, so I know your Twitter. So just hit me up and or hit Bari up, because Bari got all the codes. So hit Bari up, and Bari will send you that $75 PSN card. So congrats, A Game and 50, for winning the first card. All right, guys, let's spin it again. Let's do, Bari, can we do 275s before we get in the news, brother? Can we do 275s? 275s. All right, so this is for the second $75 PSN card to the members. And who's it gonna be? Let's spin it. Spin, spin, spin. 3, 2, 1. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's slowing down. Who's Uh-oh. Is it Tevin? Oh, D-Doc. Yo, congrats to D-Doc for winning the second $75 PSN card. Hit up Bari on Twitter. D-Doc. DEEDAWK. Hit up Bari on Twitter at JBari_. Message him on Twitter so you can get that card.
Yeah, D-Dog, you're gonna have to hit me up, bro.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, like on Twitter or wherever.
A Gaming, I sent your joint.
Yeah, A Gaming got his. So D-Dog got the second 75. All right, guys. Congrats to the two winners. And don't worry, guys, we'll be doing more membership giveaways throughout the show. We still got 4
Hey, yo, that's a big boy giveaway right there too, man.
Yo,
that's two $75 cards.
Yes, sir. We still got 4 $50 cards that the members can win, guys. There's still a lot there. There's still a lot there, guys. Listen, there's a lot of great games coming out, and I know y'all trying to be ready, so we got y'all, man. Y'all still got 4 chances to win. But with that being said, man, let's get into
if D Dot doesn't respond in like I want to say, give it a few times. We're going to be mentioning it throughout the show, but if D Dot don't respond, then the fact that we don't know him like that, if he doesn't message me or Persona, then we have to respin that one.
Okay.
But D Doc, you want $75? That's a game right there. Let us know, man. Let me see if he's actually in the Discord.
Somebody add him on in the chat, and he got it. He's like, I see his name being at. But all right, man. All right, let's get into the news, guys. Because
I see D Walk.
Oh, D Walk. I don't know. That's D Bash, yo. That's funny. But all right, guys, let's get into the news, guys. Let's get into the rigmarole of how we do things here. And Bari, man, the first thing we gotta talk about is this Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores DLC. So PlayStation released a new trailer this week, showing off the pre-order exclusives. And for some reason, man, PlayStation just can't do nothing right, because I've seen people mad about the fact that, we seen no gameplay for this DLC and whatnot. But this just looks so beautiful. And the fact that this is being made for PlayStation 5 only, I can't wait for this. But the pre-orders did go up for this week, guys. Burning Shores, it's $20. It's a $20 DLC that you can buy. It comes out April 19th. And the pre-order exclusives, as you can see, is going to be this new this Black Tide die and the Black Tide Sharp Shot bow.
Drip.
Fire. So, this is pretty dope. And again, this is only being made for PS5. So that means that, we really going to see them shine through this DLC, especially with them. Aloy, she's going to be going to Los Angeles. And this looks like it's going to be a pretty beefy DLC, especially if Frozen Wilds is anything to go off of when it comes to the scope and the fact that we're on a next-gen console now. I definitely think the scope of this is going to be dope. But how you feeling, Bari? Did you pre-order? How you feeling about this?
Yeah, absolutely. I pre-ordered, man. $20. That's light. You know what I mean? We spend $20 in salad for a lunch. You know what I mean? So, for a PlayStation 5 expansion for a game that we already loved, you know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. I found it confusing. Anyone questioning as far as pre-ordering, especially if you already played the game, you put 90, 100 hours into this game. This DLC is a no-brainer. I'm pretty sure throughout the time before it comes out, they're going to showcase some new stuff in the game as far as okay, here's what the PS5 can do. We can just add. I mean, they already kind of mentioned it already. We're not going to get any type of new mechanics within the game outside of now that we're able to use the Sunhawk much more throughout the whole entire DLC. It looks like it's going to be a little bit more versatile too. The way how Aloy was spinning around, even though that's a CGI trailer, I think that's something that we're able to do now. Because at the end of Horizon Forbidden West, getting that sun was it Sunbreak or Sunhawk? It was very generic as far as how you fly. It is a straight path, go up and down. I think you can dodge over to the left and right, but that's pretty much it. I think you can be able to do a lot more zipping and hurling around and spinning around now with a PS5 that's being there. And there's going to be a lot more foliage, and the world's going to look more dense due to the fact that it's only on PlayStation 5. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm pretty sure just like in the last update, there's new weapons that we could get in the new Game Plus and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure they probably add some new weapons there as far as that's a stronger bow or whatnot. Maybe they have a new weapon completely. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they will show that stuff off, in later trailers, just like how they did in Frozen Wilds. Yeah. You know what I mean? I see a lot of criticisms.
My whole thing is go finish your thought.
Frozen Wilds, they did the same kind of thing. You had the teaser trailer, then you had a trailer, I think you, depending on what version of Horizon you got Frozen Wilds, but then you could pre-order Frozen Wilds as well because it came out later on in the year. And then they had like the PlayStation Undergrounds and, you know, other little trailers or walkthroughs showing you what you can do, or the new enemies that you're fighting in the Frozen Wilds. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I don't see, I think we are at a point in gaming where it's maybe when people are so long, they've been in gaming so long that, yo, any little thing can't please them. Nothing really pleases gamers no more. Even like something for an expansion, we out here complaining about an expansion. You know what I mean? Like it's the weirdest thing I personally saw. And like, I got mad respect for, you know, a lot of people in the community, but to me, I felt like it was weird. I'm like, it's a expansion to a game. It's an expansion to a game.
Yeah, like that was my whole logic too. Like seeing, you know, some people get angry about it. You know, one of the things I didn't understand is, you know, if you were to think that the gameplay from this changes so drastically from Horizon Forbidden West, I'm sorry to tell you, you're wrong. Like, you know, this is more of what Horizon Forbidden West was. So if you played Horizon Forbidden West, then you know what you're getting into when you're playing the Burning Shores DLC. So I don't necessarily understand why there was this big uproar of, well, we need to see more. And I'm like, more of what? If you want to see more, go play Horizon Forbidden West. You get what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah, and they gave you more with the new game plus, because you got a whole bunch. Every class got a new weapon. Like class of weapon that's much better than the last one that we got. The difficulty, like I think people are probably looking for, like, okay, this is PlayStation 5 now, are you going to introduce a new way how to play this game? Not with an expansion. Yeah, maybe with the next Horizon game you're going to have new ways, but expansion they probably going to tease some few things. But I feel like with this game, with the expansion, they're just going to, like they said in that little interview, now with PS5 focusing on that, we can have the world much more dense, more foliage. You know, the frame rate is probably going to be much you know, better and all that stuff, because they don't have to focus on, you know, anything outside of PS5.
So Bari,
if they do offer it, they do offer it. You know what I mean? I'll be happy with it.
So Bari, there's an extra with this that got confirmed as well when it comes to Burning Shores. So in order to play Burning Shores, Bari, you need to have completed the Horizon Forbidden West campaign. Bari, is this anti-consumer?
Absolutely not, because there was like a caveat too when it came to Frozen Wilds. I don't think you needed to complete it, but you need to get to a certain point in the story for you to continue to play Frozen Wild. They will let you know, it's like, yo, you can't play because you ain't beat this mission or whatnot. So we already knew, like in the setup for Burning Shores, like the first trailer that it shows, like, oh, that's like an end part of the game. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you had to have completed Singularity. So the name of the final mission in Horizon Forbidden West is Singularity. So you had to have completed that mission before you'll be able to play Burning Shores. Now, shout out to Jack Move, because he asked a great question on Twitter the other day, where he said, you know, what about New Game Plus? If you're in the middle of a New Game Plus playthrough, does that impact your ability to play the DLC? Which, that's a good question. I don't think so, because a New Game Plus is built off of a completed save file anyway.
Yeah, it's going to recognize to beat the game, right?
Yeah. So I think that, I assume, like, you know, I ain't got no back room, any of that, but I assume like that would be safe to assume that, oh yeah, you know, you'll be able to play it because you still have the completed save file anyway. It's just creating a new Game Plus save file off of the save file that you completed. So
it's a good question.
Yeah, it's a great question. It's a great question. That's why I brought it up. And
hopefully they answer it.
Gorilla. Yeah, hopefully Gorilla answers that. But you know, in terms of having to complete the game, I don't understand the logic. And this may sound a little messed up. I don't understand the logic of buying a DLC for a game you haven't completed. Like, I don't see Gorilla doing this as a negative, because you should have completed the game in order to play a DLC, because you wouldn't know what the hell is going on. Why the hell is she flying to Los Angeles? What happened to make her go in? You wouldn't know any of that. So to allow someone to just play this DLC without having complete the game, I'm gonna be honest, man. That'd be dumb as hell. Like, why are you buying this? What is your? Oh, well, I want to see the story. You didn't even play the game.
Yeah, and this is nothing new when it comes to expansions and whatnot. There's many other games that have done this, where you had complete game to continue the story of the game that you quote unquote have completed. So yeah, like I said, gamers, everything is now an excuse and a complaint, man. We're just at this point where it's just like, damn, you can't even get excited for a game that you quote unquote beat expansion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just stupidness, man, to be honest with you.
Facts.
Honestly, I'm sick and tired.
April 3rd. Yeah, say it, Bari.
April 3rd, man. April 3rd.
Yo, shout out to Jay Wright, man. Appreciate you, man. 10 months as a member of WUPS Nation. You know, we appreciate you, bro. Supporting us and rocking out with us, man. Taking this journey with us, man. We definitely appreciate you so much. But yo, let's move it right along, man. Listen, let us know if y'all picking up that Burning Shores DLC, man. Horizon Forbidden West was
a lot of PlayStation apologists. Expansion.
Thank you for reminding me, Bari. You just reminded me. Let me show it real quick. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out to my man J Man, man. J Man called me a PlayStation apologist. Burning Shores.
Hey yo, so shout out to me, because you know I'm the one that fucking put this up. But shout out to me for putting this up. So I was looking at the best-selling pre-orders the other day, and Burning Shores is #1 best, ahead of Diablo Ultimate Edition. First of all, Diablo Ultimate Edition is $100 edition. The fact that it's that high in a pre-order list shows you the magnitude of this game and how big this game is going to be.
Every digital game that comes out, the deluxe or the higher editions always look at Star Wars. The same thing.
Yep.
It's the deluxe edition that's ahead of the regular edition.
Yep. But Diablo, that's the $100 edition.
Mm-hmm.
And that
look at Dead Island Gold edition. That's the higher. Yo,
I don't want to hear this argument of $70 games is dead. It is finito. Anyway, Horizon Burning Shores, man, is ahead of Diablo 4, #1 best-selling pre-order in the PlayStation Store right now, which I think is pretty cool. Because again, Horizon, contrary to popular belief, Horizon Forbidden West is a great game, very popular, and it did sell pretty really well. And there is a lot of excitement for the Burning Shore DLC. So I'm not surprised that this is ahead. I see some people making excuses of, oh well, it's only $20, and I'm like, yeah, but even if it is only $20, why would somebody buy something they're not interested in, regardless of the price? You get what I'm saying? So
what it's only $20 as far as like that's a complaint that it's cheap, or
no, they're using that as an excuse of why it's so high on the pre-order list because it's cheap, and I'm like,
oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm not gonna buy. I don't give a fuck if it's $5. If I'm not interested, I'm not buying it. So I think with something like this, it's disingenuous to use the fact that it's a cheap to say, oh well, that's why it's this high on the list. No, there is a lot of interest with Horizon Forbidden West, and this DLC. People want to see more of Aloy's story. People want to see more of that world. Horizon is a very popular franchise, man. So shout out to the PlayStation Nation, man. I can't wait. April 19th, man, we in there, man. We definitely gonna be playing that Burning Shores and sharing our screenshots and our excitement like we always do.
Yo, what's that? What's that Crash Team Rumble? What's that? That's like a is that the
that's that new
the platform fighter?
Yeah, that's the new platform fighter that's coming out in May.
Man.
Yeah, the fact that it's that high up there, that lets you know popularity of Crash as well. Crash still has a really big cult following. Shout out to, I'm not picking that up. So I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good on
that, bro.
I'm gonna wait for a deep sale.
Yo, facts, talk though, bro. But then shout out to RE4, which they talking about the power of the PlayStation 5, and just real quick, man, because we already know, we already hear a lot of this stuff, but essentially a lot of the praise that we've been getting is that the developers have been given with PlayStation 5 is the SSD DualSense controller, and obviously 3D audio as being some of the big things that really helped them modernize and make RE4 the best that it can be. And then here it says, like, thanks to the updated graphics, RE4 enhances original game's feeling of isolation and its haunting environments. How did PS5 help you achieve this, right? And so, Hirofumi Nekaoka, the art director, he says, while preserving the distinctiveness of each defined area, which is the heart of the original RE4, we modernized each location to accommodate the PS5 capabilities so that players will feel the chilling isolation when exploring the secluded European village surrounded by the forest. We didn't just want to make the environment darker to invoke fear, but we put an emphasis on shadows and silhouettes rather than light to capture the essence of horror. This requires the consoles that can output high quality lighting. In addition to shadows, we also put a lot of work into capturing the dynamic nature of the environment, such as grass, trees moving with the wind, fog depictions to depict stagnant air, and all these sorts of environmental details can only be unlocked with the power of the PS5. So, I mean, it's a puff piece, but it's also accurate. You feel me? PlayStation 5 is the true next-gen console. Bari, any quick thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, we feel it. We hear it. We sense it when we play this game. I think anybody that plays RE4 remake on a PlayStation 5, you're going to be thoroughly pleased with the experience that you're getting. All in the controller, the sounds, you hear like the gun clicking and everything that's going on. I like that sense of immersion when it comes to like games like that. Yeah, I do have the lights on. I do have the blind on playing it. Even though RE is not that scary like other games, because they do give you some weapons. But you feel everything that is going on in the game, man. And I really love it. Like the DualSense Edge also, escalates that experience as well, because just having like certain things to assign to the back buttons or whatnot. Mm-hmm. I'm loving it. But it's the DualSense Edge. It's a DualSense controller that's with the Pro features on it. So you're getting all of the bells and whistles that the controller offers. The sound, the 3D audio, 10+ audio, and all that stuff. It just sounds great, man. It's a beautiful game, and I'm loving it. So yeah, I not only are we reading what they're saying, we're actually witnessing it. We're experiencing it. So yeah, I'm with it.
Yep.
You're also Persona. Mm-hmm. What's the name? D-Hawk. I don't see him in the chat. He hasn't responded, and since that's such a big giveaway, I think we should do another respin.
Okay. Also, big shout out to Dre Watson, man, becoming a member of WUPS Nation. Yo, shout out to Dre and his crew, man. Chips and Sunflower. Dre, he does the High Ground podcast every Monday at 12 o'clock Eastern. He does it through Spaces, but then he uploads it later on Apple and Spotify and all that stuff, man. So definitely make sure y'all guys check out Dre and everything that he does, and support him, man. He's doing a lot of great things out here in the community. So big shout out to Dre. Dre Watson. Yeah, great guy. And then shout out to Upchuck Gaming, man. Appreciate you with the $4.99 super chat. He says, shout out to the bros and all you do for the community. Hit the like button. Yeah, we appreciate you, Chuck. Shout out to you as well.
Chuck, man. That man up early in the morning, man. He couldn't sleep. He
getting ready. He getting ready, man. It's a big day for him today. You feel me? He about to be on commentate boys in the building. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then shout out to
he got to commentate every match now, Chuck.
Yo, facts.
No breaks outside the one that you're playing.
And then shout out to Donnell Brown, man. Appreciate you becoming a member of WUPS Nation. We appreciate you as well. So we got some new members, Barry. We got to add them to the list. You just made the list.
You made it.
Hold on. Let me add y'all to the list.
Listen, guys, man. You guys got to make it easier for you to win giveaways. You know what I mean? Especially when we announce like we're going to be doing giveaway streams or like whatever. Like, make sure you're available. You never know. Yes, it's the wheel. It's Streamlabs that's deciding and all that stuff, but it's possible you can be there. If you don't have social media, if you don't have, those type of things, it's going to be hard for you to win. The stuff, $75, that's a whole game you can buy. You know what I mean? That's covering the tax too. You know what I mean? Like that's covering the whole joint right there. So make sure you're available, man.
All right. So Dre and Donnell are on the list. Just to show y'all are on the list, man. So I added y'all to the list. So we're gonna respin for that second $75 PSN, man. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's see who wins, man. Here we go.
I I'm feeling Alfonso Carter. I'm feeling it. Alfonso, if you win,
I'm feeling Bird. I'm feeling Bird.
Are you feeling Bird? You feeling Bird?
Is it gonna be Chuck?
Okay.
Is it gonna be Chuck? Yo, Chuck got it. Oh
Chuck
no!
got it?
Oh no! It's Brap. It's Brap. It's Brap. Yo, they do my boy Chuck dirty again. Hey yo, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to Brap, man. Shout out to Brap.
It's gonna be a long day for Chuck, man.
Yo,
shout out to my bro Chuck. Yo, Brap.
Yo, Brap. Shout out to
Brap.
Brap. Yeah, give Brap. Go ahead and send Brap. That's 75, man. Big shout out to Brap, man, winning the second $75 PSN. But since we're here, let's go on and do one of the first $50, man. You know, so let's screw it. Let's do one of the first 50s, man. All right, here we go. For the first, remember guys, we got four $50 PSNs, so 4 chances to win. So first $50 PSN, let's spin for that and let's see who gonna win that. Who gonna win that? Who gonna win that? Okay. Yo, Bari, I think it's gonna stop at you. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, it stopped at
As
you.
it should.
Oh no, my yo. Boy, we gonna well, what do you want?
Rick Boys in the building. You know what? We give that to, I give my code to Chuck. Yo, he got robbed twice. I give it.
You
to
gonna
Chuck.
give it to Chuck? All
Yeah.
right. So then we gonna do one more. We gonna do one more 50 then because Barry
Rick Boys.
Yo, Barry, that was
Let's
rigged,
get it.
brother. I ain't gonna lie, brother. What you do to the wheel, man? All right, we gonna spin it one more time. This is for the second $50 PSN. Yo, imagine if Chuck win this one. You said you was gonna give me your first one. See if you win this one. That boy about to get a C note.
Yeah, I give it to Chuck. Yo, he got robbed on the line twice, bro. I give it to Chuck.
Blade
That's what, for 50,
X.
right?
Yeah, 50, yeah. Blade X won the second
Blade
$50
X.
PSN.
Blade X, hit us up.
Yo, shout out to Blade X, man, winning that second $50 PSN, man. Congrats. So far the winners are A Game and 50.
Mm-hmm.
The second 50 is Brap. I mean, excuse me, $75 is A Game and 50. The second 75 is Brap. The first 50 was Bari, but he's giving it to Chuck. And the second $50 PSN is Blade X, man. Blade, go ahead on and hit us up in the chat, man. Hit up Bari on Twitter at Persona not at Persona Speaks, at @JBari_. And let him send you that code, man. Send you that code for that 50.
Yeah, I'm sending them right now.
Yo, facts, man. Shout out to y'all. I think Blade X follows us on Twitter too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not even kidding. I think I've seen his name before. But Blade X, man, hit us up. Hit us up. Yo, Chuck said send him his money, Bari. You slow. You being too slow, Bari. Send the man his bread.
I had to send Brap his joint, man.
All right. Chuck says send me my money.
And who else? Blade X?
Yeah, Blade X.
I'm gonna do a search, Blade X, and if you don't pop up, then we're gonna give it some time.
He's not in the chat. He's not in the chat either. I forget. I think there's somebody named Blade X that follows. I could be wrong about that. But let's move on. Did you stop the giveaway the first time?
Oh, 1 second.
All right, guys, we about to do the first giveaway.
We're gonna pick the winner for Streamlabs. So I'm gonna pick it right now.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Dress 47 won the first $10 PSN. What?
I'm gonna check.
Hey, round of applause, man. Big round of applause to Dress 47, man. Yo, Harry Heck said Blade X is my alt account.
Blade X is in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, I just tagged him. I said, yo, let's give him some time to respond. Yo, and Dresk, you are the winner of the $10 gift card.
Shout out to Dress, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to the members, man. We appreciate all of you guys, man, rocking out with us. We always appreciate y'all. And we're gonna look out for the subscribers as well. Whenever we do giveaways, we always do a little something for the subscribers, man. Always, man. We'll never let the subscribers hang in, man. We throw y'all a little something.
Absolutely.
All right, so Bari's gonna start up that second $10 giveaway for the chat in just a moment. And while he does that, man, let's get into this next bit of news, Bari. We got to talk about it, man. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, man. This game, it was originally supposed to release.
Well, before we start, Dress, you got to 47. You got to hit me up. Oh, Drask, you got to hit me up on Twitter or Discord.
Yeah, Drask, hit him up on Discord or Twitter. Twitter's at @jbari_. But all right, man, let's get into this Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So this game was originally supposed to release in March, Bari, like March 3rd, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it got delayed and pushed to April 28th, which that seems like such a long wait, but it's not, because we're going into the last week of March. So like really, it's not that long of a wait. But they released their story trailer this week. So we definitely want to check that out and see what's up, man. With the story trailer. Were you able to look at the story trailer, Bari?
Personally, I saw it. I avoided it on purpose because it says story trailer. I want to go in there. I pretty much know what the story is going to be, continuing, but I didn't want to see anything spoiled, because I really do enjoy the first game, Fallen Order. Sometimes like these trailers, they be giving away a little too much, but I did see a glimpse of it, but I definitely just like, all right, let me just skip this on purpose. But yeah, I'm excited. This is a day one for me anyway. I love all the things, the new the mechanics that's going on. Some of the stuff that we got later in the game, you're going to be fully doing that fully here in this game. Yep. So yeah, I'm just excited for it, man. I saw some cool stuff, where they implemented that stuff in the first game, where you're in a fight with somebody, a missile's coming, my man captured a missile, through other people. Like it's just dope, man. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this game. Fallen Order is a lot of fun. Story beats, as far as the pacing, is great. I like the traversal as well in the game. I know a lot of people got a little, confused with the map. They said it was convoluted, but I really didn't have an issue with it personally. But I can see people having issues with it. So if they just address the little issues that the game had for the first one, I think this is going to be a surefire hit for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the things that I'm noticing with this story trailer is you can tell, I can definitely tell that this is a game that's definitely being made on a next gen console, because if you look at the first game and look at this, it's so much more happening in the world. There's so much more things happening when it comes to the cutscenes, when it comes to the little gameplay glimpses that they give throughout this trailer. It just looks like it's just more. Like it looks like they really expanded and tried to make this a much bigger world, much bigger expansive story, much bigger when it comes to the combat and everything. I'm loving everything that I'm seeing. I like Cal Kestis as a character, and I liked him in the first game, and to see him kind of just become like a fully realized Jedi, and now he's sure of himself, because in the first game he was very unconfident and he was young. He was a Padawan. In this game, he's much more mature. He seems much more sure of himself. And really and truly, he looks like a Jedi. Like he truly looks like a Jedi Knight in this game. And I just can't wait. And then even when I'm looking at the world and I'm looking at like the particle effects and looking at the surroundings and everything that's going on, everything that I'm noticing in this game, in this trailer, this is going to be truly be a special game, man. And I can't wait to play this, man. This is really gonna. I'm putting so much time into this game. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So April 28th.
I can't wait for it, man. Yo, Blade X is for $50, right?
Yeah.
All right, Blade X. I hit you up on Discord. Just got to respond, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's a lot of bread. $50 ain't. You got to respond to that.
That ain't cheap. That's what he said. Bari said that ain't cheap, man.
We got 4 of those too. So we did 2 already, right?
Yeah, we did. Well, technically, Blade X will be the second one. So if he doesn't respond, then and then Drask is the first $10. Yes, man. But all right, Bari, let's move it along, man.
No, April about to go crazy though. Before we go, like you got Horizon, you got Mega Man Network Battle. You have Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, but Jedi Survivor. Mm-hmm. There's something else that I missed. I think Dead Island 2.
Yeah, Dead Island 2 comes out in April.
Yo, April is kind of lit. Yo, there's a lot of games coming out.
Yeah, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot. But I'm kind of honed in on like specific games. So like Octopath Traveler 2, I want to get that platinum. So that's kind of my main tunnel vision on that. But then April, Mega Man, I gotta play that. You feel me? That's my childhood. I gotta play that. And Jedi Survivor. Those are like the 2 main games for April that I'm really. Oh, and Burning Shores. Those 3 things are like they take precedence over anything else in April. Because I am not trying to go into June with certain games not being complete. Because June, that's hell month, Bari. That's hell month, man.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? That's hell month. But let's talk about.
Yo, guys, we started up another giveaway for $10. So if you guys want to be in the running for that giveaway, put in !WUPS Nation in the chat, and you'll be in the running for that $10 giveaway.
Also, big shout out to Gaming Forte, man, becoming a member of WUPS Nation. Yo, Gaming Forte, man, we appreciate you, bro, always. And you just made the list. You feel me? You're on the list now for the giveaways. We appreciate you always, bro. But Barry, let's talk about something else real quick. You feel me? Yo, man. So we know that whenever actors do work with games, they don't necessarily work with games. Things are kind of different when it comes to releasing or leaking information. One actor that we know is known for slipping up when it comes to leaking information, not with games, it's just general, like even with movies, it's Tom Holland. I love Tom Holland. He's a great actor, and he's dope as fuck, but he do be slipping up sometime in these interviews when it comes to being secretive when it comes to certain information. Another actor, and I'm a big fan as well. I think we all loved Candyman back in the day. You understand? Candyman is my ish. And shout out to Tony Todd, who is playing Venom in Spider-Man, Insomniac's Spider-Man 2, right? Which is slated to release fall of this year. Now, up until now, we haven't really gotten too much information. We don't have any gameplay. We still only have that initial reveal trailer from 2021. You feel me? Like, we still have next to nothing. All we know is that it's PlayStation 5 exclusive. It's gonna have Spider-Man, Venom, and Miles Morales. We don't even know who the main villain's gonna be. We have no gameplay. We don't even have a new trailer. All we know,
we know Kraven is in there. We know Venom is in there.
We don't know that Kraven's in there. That's still an assumption. I think it's true. I agree.
Craven is the narrator of that trailer.
Well, no, sure. but that's not confirmed though. That's still an assumption. I agree.
Oh, you're talking about the confirmation?
Yeah, confirmed. Yeah, like I agree that I do think that's Craven as well, 100%. But that's still just an assumption. So we gotta be careful with that, Barry. But I agree. I think it's Craven as well. But somebody asked Tony Todd something, and Tony Todd slipped up, man. And listen, shout out to Tony Todd, brother. Listen, I ain't mad at you. So the initial tweet that he put out that got the community in a frenzy, he deleted it. But ladies and gentlemen, and let this be a lesson to all of you with putting your personal information on the information. When it comes to putting your personal information or putting things you don't want on the internet, nothing is ever truly deleted off of the internet. Once it's on there, that's it. But shout out to Tony Todd, my brother. Appreciate you always slipping up. So somebody asked him a question about his Venom character, or we can't wait to see more Spider-Man 2 and see your performance or whatever, right? And my boy Tony Todd, man, he slipped up. My brother slipped up, man. And he initially put out, looks like September. Massive publicity coming in August. Commercials start dropping in August. So I'm told, hold on to hold your breath. Gonna be necessary. He slipped up.
Damn, Tony. Damn.
He slipped up. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Todd slipped up. You feel me? But Insomniac and PlayStation got on the phone and they said to that brother, hold on now, brother.
Yeah, wrap that shit
the
up.
man said, PlayStation and Insomniac was like, hold on now, brother. You got too much dip on your chip. You feel me? You got too much dip on your chip. Go on and pull that back, brother. Let them know that was some bullshit that you was talking, because we ain't tell you to say that shit that you said right there when you said that on Twitter, when you said what you said. So my boy Tony Todd, man, he put out with another tweet. And yo, listen, PlayStation said, "Hey, bro."
He went crazy in that one. He's like, "Yo, guys, I'm a little bit crazy."
Hey, yo, the man said, "No more hits about Spider-Man 2. It was all a fever dream. Blame it on jet lag. Who knows? I might not even be Venom." Hey yo, man.
Hey, they gonna pack him up, boy.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something.
This one.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Insomniac and PlayStation called that man immediately, bro. They called him on the spot. They was on a conference call and was like, "Tony, the hell you doing?"
The thing is, like, it's not too far fetched with the things that he said because we know the game is coming in like fall this year, as far as what Insomniac has confirmed.
And the original Spider-Man did come out in September as well.
Yeah, September 8th. I want to say it was like early September. Mm-hmm. And what he said is that, they're going to start gearing up for commercials and promoting like in August or whatnot, summertime. So it kind of does line up. That's how God of War, advertisement and promoting, that started pretty much late. Like a month before. And it's still so, gangbusters. So yep. It's not like it doesn't line up what's going on with PlayStation before. So
yep. So my thing is, I think that this is, first of all, I believe this. Like, I don't think this is lies. I don't think this is inaccurate information. I wholeheartedly believe this 100%. Like 100%. I definitely think Tony Todd slipped up. He he slipped up a little bit, and he had to clean it up, man. I think the fact that it's coming out in September is very plausible because the first game, again, came out in September, and this game is supposed to be coming out in fall. So I think it's very plausible that it's coming out in September. Also, when it comes to, well, let me ask you this question, Bari. We got to see gameplay before August. If PlayStation, if it's rumor, the rumors is that PlayStation is supposed to be doing a showcase before E3 time. So, we're already going into April, May, June. June is E3 time. June is Summer Game Fest time. If we're supposed to be getting anything before that time frame, April or May is the time to do it. So I feel like we may get something, hopefully next month, man. I'm going to be honest. Like, I hope we get something next month, but I think we will get some gameplay from, like a gameplay, kind of like how they did with Spider-Man 1. Show us like a mission, show off like the game and how it looks and how it runs and how it plays and all that stuff. And then give us the release date and then go quiet and then start their big marketing push around August. That's definitely how I see it working, because you don't want the Spider-Man news to be drowned out by all the other E3 stuff and Summer Game Fest stuff that's happening, June, July, and all that.
None of them announcements is not drowning out no Spider-Man.
Nah, I agree, but PlayStation may be looking at it as they want to be the center of attention when it comes to that Spider-Man 2. And yes, Spider-Man 2 is definitely going to command the attention and command, it's going to demand that and command that. But they may be looking at it a little differently. I don't know, but I could definitely see us getting the gameplay and the release
Where is
date.
this goddamn showcase? Where's Jeff Grubb, man? Where is somebody get Jeff Grubb in this chat right now? I need Jeff Grubb in this chat right now. Okay, you've been putting out all this information. Jeff Grubb, I need you in the chat right now. Where is this showcase?
I don't think we're gonna get the showcase until like May, bruh. PlayStation gonna run that down, man. They're gonna run that clock down.
Damn, man. The Activision deal's over. It's over. I want my goddamn showcase.
Hey, yo, facts, man. That shit done. That shit is a done deal, man. Go ahead and just do what you do. You feel me? Go ahead on and just do what you do. But yeah, shout out to Tony Todd, man. Thanks for letting us know.
Thank you, Tony. We appreciate you leaking that information.
Thank you for giving us more information than PlayStation. We appreciate you, Tony.
More talks for podcasts and stuff like that.
Absolutely. Shout out to Brap, man, for the $5 super chat. It says, Persona and Bari, thank you for the PSN gift card. Keep up the great work. Yeah, no doubt, Brap. Appreciate you, man, supporting and rocking out with us.
That's a PS5 game right there.
Yo, facts. Man's got that 75 on lock.
All right, Persona. So I'm going to check one more time. Because like I said, these ain't no small giveaways. This is $50. Blade X has not responded. So
we're going to respin that.
Respin the wheel, man.
That was for the second $50 PSN, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Chuck
got the first one. This
is the second. Yeah. All right. So sorry, Blade X, man. We're gonna have to respin that, brother. But we do appreciate your support and rocking out with us here on What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. All right. So for the second $50 PSN, let's go on to spin the wheel. We gonna spin the wheel. It's gonna spin right now. And then when it stops the spinning, we'll know who's gonna be winning. And who's it going to? It is going to
J Bari.
G Junior. Hey,
G Junior.
Yes, sir. G Junior.
Hey.
Big shout out to G Junior, man. Appreciate you. Rocking out with us, man, for that second $50 piece. You got G Junior on Twitter, right? You follow him on Twitter, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm following, but I know he's on Twitter.
Yeah. Send him that.
It makes it much easier knowing that you're on Twitter.
Yo, big shout out to G Junior, man. Congrats, bro.
He ain't on Twitter, but I'm gonna message him.
Nah, he on Twitter. He on Twitter.
Discord.
He on Twitter. He on Twitter. Hold up. I got him on. Yeah, hold up. Let me
send me the Twitter.
Yeah, I got it. Hold up, cause we follow each other.
Woo, G Junior, I was about to pack you up, boy.
Oh, is it? Oh, here we go.
He's about to get.
It's right here, because it's not G Junior on Twitter. It's something else. It's Gerald. Gerald. Hold up. How do I share this with you? Oh shit.
Man, y'all make it hard out here, man. Y'all make it hard out here for a gamer.
Like that's the link. That's the link to his Twitter right there. Shout out to Gene Jr., man. Appreciate you, man. Always supporting us, man, and rocking out, man. Big shout out to Gene
Okay,
Jr.
I got him.
Yeah. All right, you know what? We're gonna spend for this third $50 PSN card, man. We're gonna spend for the third, guys.
Man. Spin them up.
All right, man. Here we go, man. Third $50 PSN, and who's gonna win? We gonna spin right now. Who's gonna win? We gonna spin the wheel right now. Who's winning? Who winning? Is it Chuck? Oh, nope. Is that nope? Is it Kawhi? Oh, Requiem of Demons!
Yo, Requiem is on the ball. He's on a roll right now, man.
Requiem of Demons won the third $50 PSN card. Big shout out to Rec, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Rec.
Yo, shout out to Requiem of Demons, man. Winning that third $50 PSN card. Hey, man, shout out to Rec, man. Shout out to Rec, man. Shout out to Rec.
Yo, so Requiem, for the Switch, he did it. He gave away his code for the Switch giveaway for my streamers the other day. But Requiem, I'm going to send you the $50, man.
Yeah. You know what? Let's spin for the fourth one. Screw it. Let's go ahead and do it, man. All right, so this is for the final giveaway, guys. So because this is the final giveaway, let me...
Oh, no, remember, we got a 25.
I thought you were going to do the 25 for the...
For the subs? Okay.
Oh, you want to do it for the members? Members or subs?
We do it for the subs.
All right. So because this is...
probably in the chat too, Requiem.
Because this is the final giveaway... We are going...
The wheel not on screen.
Oh, it wasn't on screen? Oh, shit. My fault, guys. It was Requiem of Demons. It's still... His name is still there. I didn't touch it. Yet. It's still Requiem of Demons. His name is right there. He did win. He did win that. My fault, guys. My fault. All right. So, for the final one, we're going to up the...
Bless you, man.
I had to sneeze. Sorry about that. All right, so for the final spin, we're gonna up it to 30 seconds, man. We're gonna up that to 30 seconds. All right. The final spin for the final $50 PSN card for the members. Who is it going to be? The suspense is killing me. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, man. 30 seconds, man. 30 seconds is a long time when you think about it, too, man. Like that's
30 seconds of me dancing.
That's a long ass time. But the wheel's going to spin.
If I was in the club, I'm doing this.
Hey, yo, brother, you ain't gonna get no play dancing like that in the club, brother. Cut it out. Is it gonna be Mr. Go Try Hard Guy? Yo, Requiem again? No, Bird. It's Bird. Hey!
Bird got a dub.
Yup. It went to Bird, man. Went to Bird. It went to Bird. Yo, I thought, real talk, I thought that shit was gonna hit record with Divas. This guy like, yo, if that shit would have hit record with Divas again, I'd be like, brother, go and play Lotto, brother. Go and play Lotto, cause you lucky as hell. Yo, shout out to Bird, man. Shout out to Bird, man. Bird won the final $50 PSN card, man. So shout out to all the membership winners. So we got A Gaming 50 that won the 71st 75. Brap won the second 75. Chuck got the first 50. Who got the second 50, Bari?
The second 50 went to
G Junior? No.
It was G Junior won the
third.
The third. No, the second.
The third was what then? Third is recommend Demons.
Fourth is
Bird. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Shout out to all the winners, man. We appreciate
check our DMs, guys. It's sent. And make sure y'all punch in the codes. Get that thing verified.
Yes, sir.
And all that. And let's do this. Let's do this is the second $10 gift card right here. So we're going to pick the winner right now. Yep. I am closing the entries. We got 31 people in. So I'm about to close the entries in 5 seconds.
Yes,
5,
sir.
4, 3, 2, 1. Close. All right. So now we're going to pick the winner. All right, here we go. Lando Cuh. Hey, Lando Cuh. You are the winner of the $10 PSN card. Hit me up on Twitter, @jbari_, or hit Persona up, Persona Speaks on Twitter. If you're on Discord, it's easier as well. Lando Cuh. Are you in the building, Lando? Lando Cuh, are you in the building? All right, we'll give him some time.
Yeah, give him a
to
second.
see if he responds. Responded. And then we're gonna have a final $25 gift card after this one.
Yep. All right, man. So big shout out to everybody that's won with the memberships. Like I said, man, we really do, like, from the bottom of our hearts, we really do appreciate y'all so much for rocking out with us, man. Like, real talk.
Oh, Lando's here. Yo, Lando, hit me up on Twitter, @jbari_. Just message me on Twitter and I'll send you that PSN cards. @jbari_. So the fact that we have this, I'm gonna set up the next giveaway Persona, and then we can vibe out.
Yes, sir. We really appreciate y'all from the bottom of our hearts, man. Rocking out with us, supporting us every week, supporting us all the time, man. And shout out to the members, WUPS Nation. Shout out to our WUPS community. Shout out to our subscribers and everything. And shout out to the new folks that's coming through and checking us out for the very first time. It's like, oh shit, that's a pretty dope show. These some good looking brothers. Let me stay and watch this show. Hold up. They know what they talking about when it comes to the games. We appreciate y'all.
A little something.
A little something. All right, man. Let's get into some rapid fire news real quick, Bari, and then we're gonna get into these trailers. The first
and the $25 gift card, guys, that's live right now. So the same thing, type in ! raffle so you can be in the running for that giveaway.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Let's get into some rapid fire news real quick, guys, man. We're gonna talk about Control real quick. Big shout out to Control, man, reaching 3 million copies sold overall, man. Obviously, we know that Control 2 is coming out at some point, and they've made about $92 million in revenue. So congratulations to Control, man. I think it's great that they deem this as a success. I think it's a success as well. I just wish more people would have played this game. I know at first when this game released, it was plagued with some issues, but I do wish more people would have played this game because it is a great game that I think people would enjoy, and it's got some pretty interesting combat, and it's got a cool story, man. So shout out to Control for reaching 3 million copies. And then the next bit of quick news, man. Shout out to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. So this was announced yesterday, either yesterday or the day before, but there is going to be a dark and gritty action RPG based off the graphic novel Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, which that storyline has to do with the turtles being killed off by the Foot Clan, and the final remaining turtle, Michelangelo, exacts his revenge. And from what
the best turtle, by the way.
And from what the folks are saying, is this game is going to be heavily inspired by God of War. That makes me happy. That makes me extremely happy. Bari,
The Last Ronin is really good because you get to see like the different aspects of Michelangelo. Normally the kitty clowning, joking around. Ain't no joking here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like two different versions of Michelangelo here, and he's using like all the weapons as well for everyone. Like it's this is why I always said like Michelangelo is like my favorite. And really, truly, when it came to skill wise, is the best turtle because the nunchuck is very hard to master. And the fact that now, like in this book, he's using like all the weaponry. So on top of that, he's mastering the nunchucks. He's mastering the sides, the katanas, the bow. Come on, man, that junk about to be crazy.
Yep, I agree. I'm really excited for this game. Being a big turtle,
that's dope though. Like that a game of that, like people gonna. You know it's gonna be funny, Persona. Like people are gonna see this game. I was like, this is not the Ninja Turtles that I grew up with. Yo, so I want to see the reactions like when a possible trailer comes out or some gameplay of that. You know what I mean? It's definitely not gonna be no kitty joint.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be
this is gonna be like a really gritty. This is gonna be an extremely gritty game. Like this is gonna be very gritty, very dark. And the fact that it's gonna be inspired by God of War. Very bloody, which I can't wait, man. This is gonna be a great game. I'm excited. So shout out to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can't wait. I'm excited for that. Obviously, that's gonna be some ways off, but you know, we gonna see what's up with that. And then Bari, man, let's talk about this. Let's talk about your favorite character. I think you know who I'm talking about, Bari. You know who I'm talking about. Your favorite character. Yes, sir. I'm talking about Lars. Yes, sir. Lars, we finally got the trailer.
Lars looking like he might be a main. If certain characters didn't get announced, Lars definitely gonna be a main of mine for sure.
I remember you said that you was gonna make Lars your main. So we finally got the trailer for Lars, man. And Bari, talk to us, man. How you feeling about Lars, man? And what's your thoughts?
Yo, Lars is looking hella good, man. Yo, really and truly, I know we always say. Like, the last trailer, this is the best looking one, but this is the best looking trailer so far for Tekken 8. And what I'm seeing from Lars, matter of fact, what I've been seeing from the last previous trailers is they're actually showing movement here. So the movement is still there in Tekken. I just feel like the heat gauge is just to fill the gap between the skill when it comes to movement to extend combos. But if you can still extend your combos by doing your deep dashes and your double dashes and things like that. It's showcased here in straight. Oh, hop kick. Oh, let's go, man. But yeah, Lars is looking amazing, man. The lighting abilities, he just looked like he's times 10 here in 8. You know what I mean? But yeah, so far I think this is the best trailer that they're showing here. And we see, one thing I noticed with Tekken 8, there is a lot of like screw or like combo things that you can combo off of. You know what I mean? Like when you do a screw attack, you're either like you're flipping the opponent back and they're on their back and where you can just continue. There's a lot of that here in so far from what I'm seeing in Tekken 8. It looked like it's much more than prior games. It's very specific moves or certain buttons that would do screws, but there's a lot of stuff that's doing screws here. You saw it with King. King gets a screw off of his grab. You know what I mean? Oh, and that's the best rage art we've seen so far, man. But yeah, I'm super hyped for Lars, man. Hopefully other characters get announced like Steve and Julia. Well, if they don't, then yeah, Lars for sure.
Yeah, Lars, I'm really interested in this heat mechanic that they got coming to the game. And like every character that I see that's using this mechanic and this ability, it just makes them all look like super dangerous and scary on the battlefield. Lars included. I think he looks great here. Looks very flashy. One of the things I love about fighting games is that every character can look good in the right hands. Because every trailer that I've seen so far, every character looks great. Looks phenomenal. Like it just looks really great, especially with the next trailer that we're gonna see. But Lars here looks really, really strong, really versatile, and I'm definitely gonna try him out. The character I'm waiting on is Brian Fury. Like that's always been That's always been like my guy and my main, Brian Fury. So that's who I'm waiting on. Law is also going to be on the team as well. So Brian and Law are looking like the two characters I'm going to be maining in this game. Brian 100% if he's in the game. If not, then it's just going to be then it's just going to be Law for me. But Lars looks really good, looks really dangerous, right? But then Bari, man, we got to talk about this second character, brother, because I ain't gonna lie. I've never been a big Jack 8 guy. Never. Even back in the day. Yo, facts. Like he's always been.
Sorry, Anakin.
He's always been like this kind of like whatever type of character for me personally. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Seeing Jack 8 here, I'm like, yo. Okay, you have my attention, bro.
The proton cannon,
yeah, bro.
Man.
I'm like, yo,
man, throwback.
My man, you got my attention here, Jack. Like, I ain't never really rock with you back in the day, but this Jack 8 in Tekken 8, he looking proper, man. How you feeling about Jack, man?
Yeah, I'm in the same ballpark as you. I never really paid attention to Jack because that's not my type of character. You know, big brawly, slow moving character. But yo, he looking. I mean, Anakin, it shows that Jack is viable and he's very good. But yeah, he's looking good, man. Just animation wise, move sets are still there. But what captured my eye is the rage art. I mean, the things that like most pro players probably not going to use that much, but like us, like casuals is playing it, we're gonna be popping that rage art heavy. And that rage art looks good. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, that parry is so nasty, bro. Yo, you saw the parry, the bait into the parry. Oh my god. Yo, Jack looks scary here, bro. Jack looks very scary here, man.
Scary, man. The heat system looked like it's gonna.
Bro, he baited him into a parry, bro. Like Jack, especially if Jack is one of the only ones that got something like that. It's gonna be very, very scary fighting like a pro Jack player on the field. You're gonna have to know you're gonna have to get them reads on point with Jack, because yo, that bait into the parry he did on King, yo, that was nasty, bro. Like straight up, he ran up and was just like,
yo, I just realized that after his rage art, he blows away himself. That's a cool little animation there.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Tekken 8 has been, the last couple of trailers have been 2 trailers within a week. Before it was just 1 a week. You know what I mean? But now it's 2 in a week. Yo, I know they're gearing up for
a big reveal.
The world tour, like I think it's Evo Japan. They're gonna have it playable there with these characters. I think the only character that we're waiting for now is June. As far as her trailer. But yo, they're pumping out these trailers, and the game looking very sound. It's looking very good. When we see some trailers, sometimes we can be like, yeah, this looks like it's gonna be far away. I'm not getting that here with Tekken 8, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Nah, yeah, Tekken 8. I'm still of the mindset that I can see this is very feasible. I can see this dropping this year.
Yeah, like late.
Yeah, late this year. Sure. But if not, early. I'm talking like January, February 2024. But it looks done. Like even the stages that I'm looking at, because they've shown us like every trailer that we've seen, it's been a different stage. It's never been like the same stage.
Showing different. So, right, that's a good point.
So
they show multiple stages.
Yeah,
too.
Multiple stages. So it's like the fact that they got this many stages ready to go. The trailers look great. Like I'm not really seeing anything in these trailers where it's like, this still needs work done because XYZ. This looks done to me. You feel me? So I can very much see this dropping in 2023, man. Like late, like November. Like on some crazy shit.
If this game comes out in 2023. That's going to be Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 12, because, they slipped up on that too.
Yeah, they confirmed that.
Coming out this year. And Tekken 8, that's like the top of the board right there. That's the 3 like main, fighting games. That's going to be crazy, dog.
Fighting FGC community going to be in a frenzy trying to get all these gamers in, man.
My boys over there, Plus on Block, y'all gonna be eating. Y'all might have to do 2 shows in a week.
Yo, facts.
If them 3 games come out, bro. That's a lot of news right there, bro. You're gonna see new trailers coming out. Yo, y'all gonna have a lot to talk about Plus on Block. For sure.
Yep, 100%, man. So big shout out to Jack. Shout out to Tekken 8. Shout out to Lars, man. Great trailers, man. Phenomenal trailers.
You know what I'm waiting for.
What?
You know what I'm waiting for, man? I'm waiting for that Grand Blue Fantasy
versus
Rising. That's what I'm.
That's
waiting
supposed to be
for,
coming
man.
out over the summer, ain't it?
Yeah, summer. So I'm expecting like probably like August.
Yep. Yo, big shout out to Julian, man. Appreciate you for the $20 super chat. He says, "Great show today, folks. Appreciate you, brothers." Yeah, we appreciate you too, Julian. 100%.
And appreciate you, Julian, man. And then, good luck today too, man.
Yo, facts. Good luck today, brother. And then shout out to A Game and 50, man. Gifting 1 WUPS membership. Thanks a lot, A Gaming, man. We appreciate you, bro. Big shout out to you.
A Gaming, yeah, you won too, man. Shout out to A Gaming, man, winning the giveaway.
And then big shout out to Requiem of Demons, man. 8 months as a member of WUPS Nation. We appreciate you, Requiem. He says, I got my good karma today for giving up my Metroid Prime code away that I won on Barrage channel giveaway.
That's facts.
That's a good point, man. Karma.
That's a whole game. He's like, he was honest. That's what I like, though. Yo, really truly, yeah, karma comes around, man.
Yeah, karma's a real thing.
He's like, yo, I don't have a Switch. Give that away. And look what happens. Boom. Where you going? $50, right?
Yeah,
more.
50.
That's more than what the game costs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's good. That's good
karma,
right
that's
there.
that good karma, man. That's that good karma. So yeah, man, that was fire, man. Big shout out to everybody that won. So now, man, we out of the news, guys. We out of news, man. But don't worry, we got some really great topics that we're gonna be talking about, man. Really good discussion, man. So this is something that I talked about on my YouTube channel. I did a WUPS Persona Speaks earlier this week. But, I just want to, for continuity, we definitely going to talk about it pretty briefly on here on WUPS Bari, because, you went off as well. But, I do want us to just touch on this just once more before we get out of here, because I'm asking a question, right? So this is my question to you, Bari. Was it a mistake? Oh, let me have the video showing in the background while I ask this question. Hold up. Was it a mistake for Square Enix to show off the wall shimmy in Final Fantasy 16? Talk to us, man.
Absolutely not. I felt like this is a heavily talked about topic, especially with one of the biggest games that came out last year. And this is purposely shown from Square Enix to show that, yeah, we got wall shimming in our game too. You know what I mean? But I feel like, I don't think this is bad game design. You know what I mean? Yes, people think like when it comes to these consoles that all loading screens is going to be hidden and there's no loading screens. There's always going to be loading within the game. But I just feel like stuff like this, it's just part of gaming in itself. It's part of the world in itself. It's not like it's not far-fetched where there isn't like little crevices and little cracks between walls or whatnot where if in real life that's how you gonna get past that. You're gonna have to shimmy your way out through that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing per se. It can get annoying if it's like a whole bunch of it, if it's a lot. Especially like, if it was prior generations where you were doing this so you can load in certain things. So I don't necessarily think that stuff is here for loading per se. Maybe it is, but I don't know what's the big deal for a 2-second, part of the game where you're shimmying through a crack. Is that defining the whole experience of the game? No, it's not. You know what I mean? Developers, they put those stuff in there to help you with a better experience for the game overall. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So you can get to like a bigger area or whatever it is. But I think they're just showing off here. The dog can let you know, like if you're lost or where you got to go. The dog is going to let you. Torgo's going to let you know.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say, Bari. Is that I think a lot of people are not necessarily truly looking at this video for what it is, right? I think a lot of people saw the wall shimmy and kind of just, got up in arms about that and started, get on their Twitter tirades and all those different things, right? But the purpose of
real quick, Mark Cerny didn't say nothing about walls. He said stuff about elevators because he was bringing up like prior games like Ratchet and Clank and how the world in the PS2 games or whatever the games came out, it was designed this way because it was loading in things. So you had to design this elevator to slow down so you can pop into the world. With Rift Apart, that's not the case here, where they can they can create this world instantly. You get into like a big ass town or city where you see all these NPCs and all that stuff there. Loading is always going to be there. I don't think this is the issue per se. My man is in a crack for 1.5 seconds. It's not like a big issue. Yeah, can it, like I said, can it get annoying? Absolutely, it can get annoying where it's just a whole bunch of it. Like, say if it's like, oh, I got to shimmy through this one, then another one, like right in, back to back to back. Yeah, I can. Then you want to question stuff like that, but I'm not questioning anything of this because look what he's already in a beautiful world. And he's just like, it's just the next section of the whatever part of the world that he's in, that he's going into. I don't think it's a big deal from what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I was going to say the thing that, I think is really being overlooked here is the why he did that. Torgal is helping him with getting to where he needs to go. And that was the purpose of this video. Because I seen some people ask, well, what was the purpose of this? Why show the wall shimmy? And I'm like, that's not the purpose of the video. That's in addition to. The purpose of the video is to show that Torgal can act as a guide for you to help you go, find hidden shit or find where you need to go or hidden passages or whatever. And that's the purpose of this video. The wall shimmy is the only thing that a lot of people are noticing and blowing things out of proportion. It's funny too, because people say they want things to be real life. Well, if you were in an area like this, do you not think you would have to squeeze through some place to get to another place? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't get why something so small and insignificant like that causes such an uproar in an otherwise great looking game. From what we're seeing with the combat. What would you rather
do? You want to swim through a little puddle of or a pond so you can get to another area? It's still doing the same thing. It's still loading in assets and stuff, regardless of what you're doing, whether it's climbing over a rock, whether it's swimming in a pond, whether it's, like sliding through a dirt road. It's still doing the same thing in the background. It's loading the assets. Let's choose here. We're just going to have you go through
but that's not always, but let me correct that as well, Bari, because that's not always the purpose of squeezing or shimmying through a wall like that. Sometimes it is just it is a design choice. And we got that confirmation from the developers at Insomniac. At Sony Santa Monica when there was this big uproar with God of War Ragnarok. Because really and truly, it's like I said on my show earlier this week, I didn't really see, and I'm speaking for myself, right? I can't speak for the entire...
Ragnarok was a lot. It wasn't deal breaking, but it was a lot.
No, there was a lot. But the point that I'm trying to make is I didn't see a lot of people, me personally, I didn't see people making a big fuss about this until Ragnarok. And now after Ragnarok, any game that has this is deemed a problem. You've been squeezing and shimmying through walls for decades. Now you want to be mad?
This is a 10-second clip, yo.
That's part of the point. It is a 10-second clip. And a 10-second clip is going to turn somebody off from an entire 60-hour game. That is not normal. All because you have to shimmy through a wall? Nah. You lost me.
This is what we talking about in gaming now, man. You know what I mean? We seen trailers where, there's a lot of action elements and, combat scenarios going on. We just see a whole boss fight. Y'all don't want to talk about that stuff and have Twitter spaces and podcasts and talk about it. Y'all want to talk about a 10-second clip of him squeezing through a wall for 2 seconds. That is what's defining gaming right now. Let's ignore the Benedicta boss fight. Let's ignore all of the other trailers showing gameplay where he's knocking dudes up in the air and auto combat. Let's ignore Torgal's a part of the combat where he can do commands and all that stuff. Let's ignore all of that. Let's ignore the politics that's going on in the game story-wise, the plot. Let's go and talk about 2 seconds. 2 seconds of you shimmying through a fucking rock. This is what gaming is now, man. Gaming podcast is shimmying through a rock we got to talk about for 15 minutes. Goddamn shame, yo. What are we doing, man? Like I said, we have become gaming curmudgeons. Nothing pleases gamers no more. Nothing. They showed about 6 goddamn trailers of this goddamn game. But a 10-second clip of you going through a rock, which is like 2 seconds, that got you in uproar. That's the conversations that's going on in here. Pure craziness, man. April 3rd.
Yeah, it's sad, man. Like I'm not looking at the shimmy and thinking Final Fantasy 16 is a bad game or has bad game design. I just think with people, it's too far to the left or right when it comes to outrage. You can have a critique. You can feel how you want to feel. Like, I'm not here to tell you that you can't. That's not my place. What I'm saying is from my point of view and how I'm viewing things, it's insignificant.
Bro, these are portions of the game that's not your entire experience. If you were to sum up the times that you're going through a rock or you're shimmering underneath something or whatever, it's about 30 seconds of the game time that you are spending. 30, 40 seconds compared to the 10-hour, the 20-hour, the 30-hour, the 100-hour experience that you having with these games.
Yep.
It's not your entire experience. So you're telling me that 5-10 seconds is ruining your experience that you spent playing 60 hours, 80 hours?
Yep.
I'm not saying that you can't bring it up I'm not saying you can't bring it up as a talking point overall or like a complaint or, design something better or have us do something different. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is that why is this taking up the conversation? Because this is not what you are majority doing throughout the game.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
Yo, big shout out to Lorenzo Carson, man, for gifting 5 WUPS Nation memberships, man. Lorenzo, we appreciate you so much, bro, rocking out with us, supporting us and supporting the channel, supporting what we do, man, and being a part of the WUPS Nation and the WUPS community. Shout out to you, Lorenzo, man. We appreciate you, bro. And then big shout out to Tricelsius, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, I just find all this shimmy loading screen conversation is really about gamers wanting to have a say in game development. It needs to stop. Yo, respectfully, yeah. You can't though, because you're not a game developer. None of these people complain are game developers, but developers are telling you that it's not always loading, that's there. It's design choices. And you got people who don't develop games telling you, no, you're wrong. How?
Bruh, if they were to take away the shimmying in the game, there's gonna be something for you to complain about. It's like, what? Why is it so unrealistic that there's a rock here and I don't shimmy through it? You know what I mean? Like, yo, some of this stuff is not like it's the far-fetched out of the way. Like, yo, this is stuff that you would do in this type of terrain or this type of environment. You have to go through some of this stuff. And I get it. It's part of game development. It might be loading, whatever. But if they were to take that away, what are you going to be doing? You know what I mean? Like, what else are you going to be doing? You're just going to be walking on flat surfaces all goddamn day. You're going to be, you know what I mean? Like, the world is going to be so bland not having those type of, traversal options around, in my opinion.
Yep. Everybody just wanted to be a big flat surface. It just walks straight through. That's it. That's
straight. You know what I mean? Like, have everything load up the straight. You know what I mean? If you go through a building door, they're going to complain about that. What?
Why is the door there?
Why do I have to go through a building door?
The building shouldn't even be built. It should just be the steel frame.
It's loading up the building when I go through the circular door.
It should just be a steel. It should just be a steel frame.
Yeah, it should be an automatic door, open like a grocery store. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck we doing, man?
Hey, yo,
like, I'm not saying that what people are saying is crazy, because it can get annoying. You know what I mean? It can get annoying, but that's why I like when some games, they have story elements doing it. Like, they have banter, they have conversations going on as you're shimmying your way through. It doesn't keep you focused. Oh, I'm shimmying again. Nah, you also the story dialogue going on with it. But yo, I'm the same, bro. Like, Loading is always going to be a part of it. You got motherfuckers buying $5,000 PCs. Guess what you're still doing? That game is still being designed around whatever hardware. Yeah, you might have a higher frame rate. You might have more tessellation. You might have more frames. You might have more, resolution. But guess what? Your ass is still shimmying through that fucking wall, shimmying through that wooden block.
Shimmy,
You're doing
shimmy,
that
Cocoa
in Resident
Puff.
Evil right now. How come nobody bringing up shimmying in goddamn Resident Evil?
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff.
Gamers picking and choosing which game, bro. Yeah,
Shimmy, shimmy,
majority
Cocoa
of the
Puff.
games that we are playing, you're doing them shits. Regardless
Shimmy,
if it's only on PlayStation 5, it's only on this, you got a 4090 and you're still shimmying through the fucking wall.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff.
Shit's crazy. I'm not saying don't bring up the complaint. I'm not saying don't bring up the ideas, suggestions, but this should not be the focus of the game talk. Especially for a game like Final Fantasy 16, that showed like 6 different trailers, that showed a whole bunch of combat trailers, that showed a whole bunch of different stuff. This is what we're focused on, is 2 seconds of a 10-second clip. You don't want to talk gaming.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff.
And then when a game come out, you get conversation. This game is mid. This game sucks. No gameplay talk. No nothing. Nothing. But they're shimmying in there. That's the shit they're gonna talk about.
Yo, Jack said if Ragnarok was PS5 only, you think it would be as excessive?
I don't think it will be that excessive. I still think it will be there.
Absolutely. I think it would still be there as well.
I don't think it would be like as much as we see in Ragnarok right now. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it's designed around PS4, so you're gonna have more than what's needed. You know what I mean? But I do think that you're still gonna have those slow down. Let me shimmy through this wall. Look, Persona brought up a good point on his podcast where the first PlayStation 5 gameplay we saw was with the the Unreal Engine 5 demo. And they were showing that this lady was shimmying through the wall. Not just because they're hiding loading screens or whatnot. They wanted to show you the animations that, oh, look, she's actually touching the rocks. Look at, because most games when you're shimmying through the wall, it's like an invisible part right here where it's just like, you're shimmying like that. You're not really touching the wall. And they're showing that you're touching the wall. They're showing the rocks and the detail on the rocks and all that stuff. A lot of developers do that stuff because now technology is going so far up ahead that you can have those things in the game.
But who's to say? But that's the thing, though. Who's to say that this is going to be excessive as well? Like, it's a 10-second clip. The game takes 80 hours to platinum, 30+ hour story, 10-second clip. Where are we at? Where are we at in gaming? 10-second clip.
Yo, 1 second, Persona. I'll be right back.
We need more spaces. We need more spaces. Hey man. I don't know what to tell y'all, brother. We need more spaces. That's what we need, right? That's what we need. Lord have mercy. I don't know. Yo, shout out to Viper Reaps Corner, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says gaming has become politics. You have to be for or against. There is no middle ground, which sucks. That's true. I mean, how do you think Game and Politician was born? Game and Politician, he, he's the voice of the people. And what is he out here doing? I think Bari just got his collector's edition. Yes, sir. Bari just got his Resident Evil 4 remake collector's edition. Fire. I got mine earlier today. Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Big congrats, man. I'm do an unboxing for that RE collector's edition soon.
Let's go!
Yo, fire, that's fire.
This is looked at as a bad thing, guys, to buy a game and then buy the collector's edition of a game.
Oh, so, why are you double dipping? Oh, speaking of which, Bari, let's segue into the second topic of the final topic or discussion of the afternoon, guys. Before we get up out of here, shout out to Bari, because Bari actually brought this question up, and I think this makes for a great topic and discussion. So Bari, set it up, man. Set it up for us, man, so we can talk about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, the talk of the town is pretty much like, I see a lot of people, you know, bashing or, you know, making like slide jokes or whatnot about people that's buying games and whatnot in gaming now. So I just asked a simple question on Twitter before, you know, John Wick started. I was like, can you have a most anticipated game and not wanting to buy it? Because that's what I'm seeing a lot going on right now. I see people saying that Diablo, you know, 4 is their most anticipated game, but they don't want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, when I say most anticipated game, I'm talking about this is the top of your list. This is the game that you're waiting for. Everything else comes secondary. You know what I mean? Everything else is after this game. This is the game that you are been anticipating, you're waiting for. You can't wait to play it. Can you have a most anticipated game? Obviously, it will have to cost, you know, a retail value, not a free-to-play game, and not wanting to buy it.
Yeah, that's a great question, man. So for me personally, I don't think if I'm anticipating something in terms of like a game, and you know, we're only being in the realm of games, obviously, but if I have a most anticipated game, so for example, Final Fantasy 16 is one of my most anticipated games of this year. That's not a game that I'm gonna wait for a sale for. That's not a game that I'm not gonna buy because I want it to be in a service or something like that. No, that's a game that I'm gonna pre-order or buy or whatever, and you know, I'm gonna have that because that's my most anticipated game of the year. If someone has a most anticipated game, but they're not willing to buy it, I don't know. That kind of looks kind of spooky to me. Like, it's like, well, how can this be something you're anticipating if you're not willing to buy it? Personally speaking, I mean, for me personally, that looks kind of weird. Then, you know, if you're not willing, it's the same thing with, like, you know, how, you know, people don't love games unless they're in a service type of thing, and it's like, you know, this game has been out for X amount of years, but you never seen it as a game worth trying until it was in a service, and then once it was in a service, it becomes your favorite game, and it's like
all of a sudden,
yeah, it's that type of stuff.
Maybe
I think
I should have gave this game a try when it came out. No shit.
That type of stuff is very weird to me. When I see that type of stuff happen, because I'm just like, I've been gaming for close to 30 years, and oftentimes I've been gaming long enough to where I can look at a game and tell if it's something I can see myself playing. You know, Bari, are you able to do that as well? Look at something and be like, yeah, I can see myself playing that. I'm gonna pick this up just from looking at gameplay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm sure there's a lot of people in the chat like that as well.
I know what I like.
Yeah,
I know I like to play.
So stuff like that is always like kind of weird to me. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel like if you are anticipating the game, this is how I feel that you should buy the game. You know what I mean? Like, if this is your excitement level is beyond any other game that's coming out, that's something that I look like that's something that you're going to purchase. That's something that you want to support, or you like the developer, or you like the game franchise or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, we're seeing some of these games coming to these services now, whether it's day one or later on, and I'm seeing people like, yeah, I was anticipating this game crazy. Boy, if you were anticipating it, why you ain't buy it? You know what I mean? That's why I asked the question. Like, I'm seeing that a lot going on Twitter or whatnot. April 3rd, by the way. I'm seeing that going around. I was like, yo, Stop lying to people, man. I feel like people just need to stop lying to people. You're not anticipating nothing. You might have some interest in the game. You might think the game looks cool, but stop using these type of words like most anticipated and this and that, and you're not willing to shell out or buy it. And like I said, me saying that right now in this day and age of gaming, you saying it right now in this day and age in gaming, Persona, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. Yeah. You're like, why do I need to buy it? You know, that's the question that people go. That's like, how was it your most anticipated game? You're not, like I said, you're not going into any other hobby saying those type of, verbiage. You're not doing that. You know what I mean? In any other type of hobby. Only in gaming is getting away with this stuff. And I feel like gamers is opening up a door where it's not going to be no longer your most anticipated. It's going to be the company's most anticipated, because they are curating what you're playing, because you want everything to be a service. You want everything to be free. You want everything to be cheap. Yep. You know what I mean? So it's no longer we're talking about what we're excited for, because we got to wait until whatever. It's a publisher. It's the service holder telling you what you should be excited for. Yeah. Which, I mean, that's how marketing works. But you get what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. And I think it's important, because I think a lot of people are gonna hear this and think that you're saying that they need to buy every single game under the sun. That's not the case. You know, I think with what Bari's question, it's more so centered around games you deem as most anticipated, not games you're kind of interested in, not games that you're intrigued by, most anticipated. And for me, like I said, if it's something I deem most anticipated, I'm gonna buy it. Like, I mean, I've been this way for years, man. Like, I'm not acting this way because I'm on Twitter. Like, the hell with Twitter. Like, I am a gamer. I am this way. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. I buy games. Like, that's it. I have no issues buying games, man. Like, I don't know.
You buy games?
Yeah, I buy games, man.
How dare you?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's me.
You just want to show
maybe
off.
I'm the. Maybe we are the. What's that saying? Oh, the last of a dying breed.
Dinosaurs, man.
Yeah, we're dinosaurs.
Listen,
man.
The gamers today in this day and age, they packing us up. We getting the fuck up out of here. Listen, if you are a type of person that want to see your hobby, strive and succeed, I'm not saying you have to buy every single game out here. Not every game is for you, but the things that you do like, they're trying to pack your ass up. They're trying to get you up out of here. You know what I mean? When Last of Us factions news come out, the conversation is not going to be about whatever gameplay they showed, not about the modes that's being within the game. It's going to be how much it costs. Is it free? That is going to be the crust of the conversations that's going on Twitter Spaces and Twitter and podcasts. I guarantee.
Let me answer this question. Let me answer this question. So shout out to Gogal Poe. He says, I didn't buy The Weeknd's last album, but I certainly listened to it a ton on Spotify legally. Gaming might not get that way, but it's headed that way. So music and games in like a service are two very drastically different things, right? But not only that, but even with music, you notice how certain albums won't even have 10 songs on it. It'd be like 8 songs, 7 songs, 5 songs, and then certain albums will have the song will be like 2 minutes. Back in the day, songs were like 5 minutes long, 6 minutes long, 8 minutes long. So, even if you compare music back then to now, you're getting less of that too through a service. And less in terms of its quantity.
Because it's not about just the album sales or whatnot. Like, because albums don't sell like that no more. It's more about the artists creating like a personality for themselves. It's them themselves is what's making the money. So the artist is going to have a YouTube channel. They're going to have a Twitter, Instagram, where they're generating, viewers and money from that as well. It's not just the music alone. And the reason why it's not just the music alone is because, it's in these services. It goes by how many plays is being ran. You know what I mean? If your stuff is being played a lot within the service, then you're getting paid. And music artists, they're working so much more and they're working more harder, not just because of music, because they got to generate money other places outside of music, what they came to be known for. Yep. You know what I mean? That's why you can see Tekashi 6ix9ine. I know he got beat up and whatnot, but he's more than just an artist now. He's a personality on Instagram and on social media. You know what I mean? Because that's how they make their money.
Yep. For Vedger says, I bet Persona will wait on that price drop on Factions 2. You crazy? Factions 2. I know he's trolling. Factions 2 is a day one. That's day one, man. And then shout out to Viper, man. Appreciate you.
Remember, we got one more giveaway too.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Finish up the giveaway while I do this. Big shout out to Viper Reach Corner, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, if I anticipate something, I want it. I'm not waiting. Even if I don't plan to play it right away, I have it in the tuck ready to go whenever I want it. Not some service. Yeah, I respect that. You know, I'm the same way, man. Like, you know, things that I want, I price out throughout the year. I plan it out. I do that every year to make sure that I have the right, you know, funds and stuff like that to get what I need when it comes to my gaming hobby throughout the year. So yeah.
Sure.
But final giveaway, man, for this $25 PSN card to the subscribers in the chat. Listen, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We rock out with y'all, man. So Bari, go ahead, man. Go ahead and close those entries with the giveaway, and let's see who won that thing.
All right, guys. So here we go. Here's the last giveaway for $25. Once again, thank you for supporting What's Up PlayStation podcast. And you know, we appreciate you guys. And let's see who wins this one. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Games for Eternity.
Oh, what?
Hey. Shout out to my man Games for Eternity, man.
Hey, shout out to Games for Eternity.
The $25 PSN gift card, yo.
Yes, sir.
Games, if you're in the chat, I know Games as well. He on Twitter. Another, Ryza 3 purchaser. Shout out to my man Games, man. Games, are you here, my bro? I know you probably playing some game or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I'll hit him up and
hit him up. Go ahead and hit him up. Send that off. Congrats to all the winners on the memberships and in the subscribers and whatnot. We appreciate all of you guys. Again, I know we keep saying it, and the reason why me and Bar keep saying it is because we mean it. We appreciate all of the memberships, the gifted memberships, the super chats, the subscribers, the lurkers, everyone that comes through and rocks out with us every week. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all support. We appreciate y'all believing in us. And, we're happy to show that appreciation through, doing the giveaways and everything that we do on the channel, man. It's things that we love to do. And we'll continue to always do that for you guys. Always and forever. And with that being said, guys, man, I got to give you
always and forever.
With that being said, man, let me give y'all trophies, man. Before I know Viper beat me up.
Yo, Games, DM me on Twitter, Games for Eternity. I know I have you on here, but I just gotta look.
And then we gotta give y'all platinum, man. 119 platinums, guys. Y'all climbing, man. Next thing y'all know, y'all gonna be at 200 plats. Shout out to the PlayStation Nation. Shout out to the WUPS community. And shout out to our WUPS Nation members, man. But with that being said, guys, let's get into these outros. Bari, shout yourself out, man. Let the people know where they can find you, what content you got coming to the channel, and talk to them, brother.
Yeah, man. Once again, guys, thank you for tuning in. 119 episodes in the books. That is a lot. You know what I mean, of podcasts in there. But yeah, definitely tune in for the fight night with Stone and Chuck. That's going live, very, very soon, right after this podcast. We're gonna be sharing out the links on Twitter, and we're also gonna be putting that in the chat here. And yeah, as far as content for my channel, once again, I got to start uploading some of these boss fights for Octopath. Like, I got some uploaded, but I'm going to delete those because those are like early chapters. I'm pretty sure nobody really care about those, so I'm going to do the last final bosses for each chapter, and then the final boss, and then the secret boss as well in there. So I'm going to be uploading that. Also got some other Resident Evil cool stuff far as movement options and stuff like that to the showcase with a DualSense Edge. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm doing a boxing video. I kind of just want to put this statue up and keep it pushing. But yeah, thank you guys supporting Games for Eternity. I'm about to send you this DM right now. And yeah, man, it was a great episode.
Yep, 100%. Big shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody here, man. Appreciate y'all rocking out with us, man. Supporting us, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of What's Up PlayStation Podcast, episode 119. For me, I was your host this week, Persona. You can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks, and my YouTube channel is Gaming with Persona. The links to all that is in the description for both me and Bari. Also, the link to Plus on Block Podcast, I did put it in the chat, but the link to their Plus on Block is also in the description as well. For me, I'm going to be streaming some more Diablo 4 later on today. I'm going to be streaming that heavy throughout the weekend because I want to get this Druid class up and I want to get this build right. So I'm going to be streaming that later on today. And also, I will be guest commentating on the Fight Night charity on some of those matches. So make sure y'all tuning in and support a good cause, man. Support a good group of people, man. Shout out to Chuck and Stone for putting this together and raising $2,000 for the charity. And it's a really great thing that they're doing with this, man. So I really want them to get all eyes on this, man. So guys, if you can, 2:00 Eastern time, check out their stream with all the fighting games with the matches, man. It's gonna be Mortal Kombat 11, Street Fighter 5, DNF Duel, and Tekken 7. So make sure y'all pull up, man, and support that. The links is in the description and in the chat. And for me, guys, other content I'm coming. I am going to do the unboxing for RE8. RE4 remake, but I'm probably not going to do that till during the week. So be on the lookout for that as well. And then, like I said, streaming some Diablo 4 and whatever else happens throughout the week. See how I'm feeling and whatnot. I'm trying to get through this Octopath, you feel me? So we on that pretty heavy. But yeah, guys, listen, appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Always remember, guys, What's Up PlayStation Podcast is a podcast for the community, by the community. Also, guys, if you want to get your WUPS merch, man, wupsmerch.com. The link is in the description. You can get you a shirt just like this with the Bari versus Persona, right? Or you can get the official new logo shirt with What's Up PlayStation, with our faces or without our faces. If you want it without our faces, it doesn't matter. So definitely grab you up some merch if you haven't already. And if you do grab some merch, make sure y'all tag us on Twitter, man, and take some pictures and show us, man. We love to see when the community grabs up the merch and shares it, man. We love that stuff, man. So definitely tag us and let us know when you do, if you do grab merch, right? But with that being said, guys, we'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew, the WUPS crew. And we out, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.